Experimental Jetset is a small, independent, Amsterdam based graphic design studio founded in 1997. It consists of three individuals: Mariette Stock, Irvin Brinkers, and Danny Van Dungen. They were all students at Rietveld Academy in Amsterdam and worked together on a graduation project in the same year, 1997. Following which, they decided to get together and set up their studio in that same very city. One of the most fascinating things about this studio is the unique way they function as a company. They work on a concept called total football, which is a system where a player who moves out of his position can be replaced by any other player from the same team. So the roles aren't fixed. Any player has the ability to be the attacker, defender, or midfielder. Similarly, these three designers stay away from fixed roles and attempt to divide the workload equally. This way, each one of them has more or less the same set of skills as well. As someone who has studied business in the past, I personally find this idea especially interesting, and I feel curious about how efficient this system may be. Experimental Jetset uses a very clinical approach towards their design process. They write extensively about their work, not as an explanation or excuse, but more because they feel that the activity of writing enables them to reflect on their own work. It also perhaps is a good way of organizing thoughts and ideas. In 2005, they set up their first proper website. However, unlike convention, they viewed the website as an archive and not a portfolio to attract clients. As a result, their website actually has no imagery at all and is all words. In a way, they use this as a method to filter their clients and only attract people who are really interested in their work and the stories behind them. Experimental Jetset is also very popular for their extensive use of Helvetica in their work. In an interview, they explained how growing up in the 70s late modernist graphic landscape had a big influence on them. The late modernist vocabulary definitely consists of Helvetica and has almost become like their mother tongue. They've hence never felt the need to suppress their dialect, which is Helvetica, and it definitely can be detected throughout their work. Some of these examples are clear explanations of how Helvetica is used by them. Lastly, I want to draw attention to their Whitney Museum identity redesign. As all of us have been in New York, I feel it is all the more relatable. The museum wanted to redesign their identity in preparation of their move to a new location. The identity has been developed with an approach that embraces the spirit of the museum while serving as a visual ambassador for the new building. The main element of the identity is the responsive W, which illustrates the museum's ever changing nature. Here's a clip to show how they represented this W. For my final project, I wanted to create posters as they were an obvious choice. I chose MoMA as my client and I picked three upcoming series of events to illustrate. Undoubtedly, Helvetica had to be used, and I was inspired by their minimal yet clever style of using typography. Here I've also displayed my posters in situation and mock-ups. Thank you.